Welcome graduates and guests to this special occasion. To comply with safety regulations, I'd like to point out the emergency exits in the Great Hall. Please note your nearest green emergency exit sign to locate your closest exit. For those with small children, there is a soundproof crying room located at the rear of the Great Hall. The ushers in the hall will be happy to assist you if you need access to the crying room. A professional photographer will photograph each graduate as they cross the stage, and a copy of this photograph will be available to all graduates to access and share via their Facebook page. Portrait photography is also available at the graduate reception in the Brennan Room after the ceremony. As a courtesy to everyone in the room, we ask that you switch your mobile phone to silent. That means you. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, we will instruct each graduate and your guests when it's time to leave your seats. Graduates, in May, you will be sent an invitation to complete the Graduate Outcomes Survey. This gathers feedback on your higher education experience to improve the experience of future students. We strive to provide the best university experience possible for our students, but this cannot be achieved without your valuable feedback. We would appreciate you watching for an email to your university account so that you can assist us with this. Some of the terminology used in today's ceremony may be unfamiliar to you. To assist in your appreciation of the ceremony, we have provided a history of graduation and an explanation of terms in the graduation booklet. The academic procession will enter the Great Hall in a few moments. When the procession enters, could you please rise and remain standing for the singing of the Australian National Anthem? At the conclusion of the ceremony, please rise when the dais party rises and remain standing until the dais party and the graduates have left the hall. We hope you enjoy this very special occasion. Thank you.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to our graduates and guests to this very special graduation ceremony. On behalf of the University of Newcastle, I respectfully acknowledge the traditional custodians, the Pambalong clan of the Awabakal people, on whose traditional land this campus is located, and I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. As Chancellor of our university and a graduate myself, I'm very honoured to be able to celebrate this major milestone in your academic journey. Each of our university's graduates is unique, and each year through these ceremonies we celebrate their success. Before me sits a group of people whose determination and resilience is remarkable by any measure. This ceremony acknowledges their drive and determination to succeed. Graduates, you can feel proud to take with you a degree from one of the finest universities in our country, a university that sits amongst the top 200 universities in the world. As a university, we are proud to offer the opportunity of education to students from all walks of life. We are proud to have a long-held commitment to equity that means 1/4 of our students are from low socioeconomic backgrounds, and we are number one in the sector for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander student numbers. We're proud of every student, and we are committed to providing the best learning environment and opportunities to help them realise their potential. Our degree programs are designed to prepare you for life and work and connect you with your industries and communities. Similarly, our research is focused on delivering impact and innovation with a strong focus on working with partners to support the development of our regions. Today's celebration of the completion of your studies marks another important milestone: your entry into the University of Newcastle's global alumni community, a network of 161,000 alumni making an impact in 152 countries around the world. One example of our talented alumni is Justin Doherty. Justin graduated from our university with a Bachelor of Physiotherapy and has since forged a successful career as a sports physiotherapist. After graduating, Justin worked in private practice before beginning work with the Newcastle Jets football team, where he spent 6 seasons as a physiotherapist for the club. During this time, he oversaw countless rehabilitation programs, ran thousands of kilometres on the training pitch, and was there for the players when they needed him most. He then moved to Melbourne Victory and later Macarthur FC in physiotherapist roles before taking on the role of rehabilitation physiotherapist for the Sydney Swans, where he has remained for the past 2 years. You are now united with achievers like Justin and the people sitting around you as an alumni of our university. We look forward to watching you flourish in your careers. Look ahead with confidence, knowing that you'll always be part of the University of Newcastle. Today is the culmination of many years of hard work, and this ceremony is a symbol of all you've experienced and achieved during your time here at the university. I'm very pleased to announce that we have our first recipient of the university's Career Connect Award graduating at today's ceremony. Career Connect is a key component of the university's response to the Life Ready graduate strategy and was introduced at the start of 2022. This program connects students with the extracurricular activities which will allow them to build and evidence the employability skills needed in the professions. Participants also learn to describe their achievements and abilities as a point of difference in the competitive graduate employment market. To family and friends, we know that you're here to acknowledge the hard work of a very special person. To celebrate their achievements, we'd be very happy, and I'm sure they would, if you let them know with a cheer or an acclamation as they receive their degrees. Your involvement in these ceremonies brings them to life, and we'd be delighted if you participated. Again, my heartfelt congratulations to each of you. I now call on the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Alex Zelinsky, AO, to introduce today's occasional speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. I'd like to begin by welcoming our graduates back to our campus. It's wonderful to have you here for this special occasion. To family and friends who are here today to celebrate our graduates, thank you for your support for our graduates over the years to allow them to succeed. Our university is here to serve our community, so you're always welcome here, whether you're a graduate or a family and friends. This great hall where we meet today was fundraised and built by the community, literally brick by brick. As we welcome you into our global alumni network, we hope that this milestone marks the beginning of a lifelong connection with our university. Our alumni are a key part of our university. They become mentors, sometimes donors, but most importantly, ambassadors for our university and also employers of our future students. Our alumni successes build our reputation on the world stage. To recognise these contributions, the university has launched the Alumni House project. With the support of our community, we plan to build a new home for our graduates in the heart of Newcastle. Some of you might know Nesca House, it's opposite from there. The site will provide for our alumni community to meet and network. I look forward to welcoming you to Alumni House as the newest members of our alumni network. Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to now introduce Sentia Professor Carla Treloar. We proudly celebrate Professor Treloar as a distinguished alumni of our university. She graduated with a PhD from the University of Newcastle after completing undergraduate studies in psychology. Following academic roles at the University of Newcastle and Imperial College London, she joined the University of New South Wales in 2001. We'll forgive her that, but she now serves as the Director of the Centre for Social Research in Health and also the Director of Social Policy Research Centre at the University of New South Wales. Professor Treloar is a leading international expert in social research in health. Her work focuses on the stigma and trust in health systems among marginalised groups. She has more than 25 years' experience in public health, health services and translational research. Her work brings to light the gaps, failures and harms of health and social systems. She is committed to the translation of research into policy and practice. Through her work, Professor Treloar develops solutions that are used by affected communities, policymakers and health practitioners to improve health systems and societal responses. She's published over 260 peer-reviewed articles and has been awarded more than $40 million in research funding. She's been a member of more than 50 advisory committees for government, health agencies and non-government organisations. She's a member of the Academy of Social Sciences in Australia, a senior editor for Addiction and an associate editor for the International Journal of Drug Policy. She's highly regarded as a thought leader in public policy, an authority on social research in health, and for her commitment to ethical and respectful research in collaboration with affected communities. She continues to be a wonderful supporter and a collaborator with our university. We're delighted to welcome her back to campus. Please join me in warmly welcoming Sentia Professor Carla Treloar to deliver tonight's occasional address.
Thank you very much for the invitation to be here, and it's wonderful to be back on the lands of the Awabakal people, the nurturing lands and waters where I grew up and which took care of me as a young person. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the Council, staff of the university, family and friends of graduates, and most importantly, graduates yourself. What a fantastic, exciting day to celebrate. A very long time ago, I started as an undergraduate at this university, and on my first day, I was 18 and straight from school. And I met a fellow, a mature age student, and we became friends. But that first day, when I told him where I came from and what school I'd been to, he exclaimed, "Oh, I didn't think anyone who came from there ever went to university." You know, it's amusing because it's a very long number of years later and I still haven't left universities. But that was my very first experience of structural inequity, that postcode can set an agenda for a life. Well, my life didn't run according to the typical script of an undesirable postcode. The expected arc of my story was rewritten by other people who were committed to creating opportunities where none previously existed. So I could not have attended this university without government benefits to support me. And those benefits were made possible because others before me thought it important to give everybody the opportunity for education, regardless of their capacity to pay. But what does it have to do with you? About to embark on a career in health, maybe working directly with people in clinical care or in education, in research, in industry, for government, in community development, for non-government. It's exciting possibilities for you to step into. So I want to use this opportunity to focus on the notion of health inequities and what this means for someone who's going to be working and part of contemporary health systems. Most of my research is focused on health inequities, the differences in health status or distribution of resources between different groups because of or arising from the conditions in which we born, grow, live, work and age, or the postcode lottery in my situation. So although my life wasn't shaped forever by that postcode, we know that there are enduring patterns of inequities, those non-random, unfair patterns that are the result of structures and policies and norms put together over generations that privilege certain groups and underserve others. We know a lot about inequity. My kind of discipline produces paper after paper, report after report. But what to do about it in practice is still catching up with what we know. So health inequities are not randomly distributed or brought about by individual choice or action. Health inequities are not pre-existing or the natural way of things. They are unfair and avoidable. What's often not discussed is that health inequities affect everyone. That could be because of the greater spend in health systems as people are sicker when they do find their way to care, or laws or policies that make it harder for someone to afford care or make it to the front door of a service, or feel stigmatised about their lives and unlikely to disclose what's really going on. It might be about economic and productivity measures as people are too sick to work or need people to stop work to look after them. And inequities can affect political stability as people without power seek this out in other ways. We know so much about inequities and their ability to endure over generations. It's so interesting that we aren't more upset about them and eager and proficient at undoing them. So it's hard to challenge entrenched power relations. These might be so deeply embedded in our culture that we think inequity is just what happens. No one from there ever went to university. It's just the way it is. But that obscures the structures and decisions of health systems and other powers that have made it that way and keep it that way. And changing power relations is hard, especially if equity is talked about in terms of what some groups lose rather than what we all gain. So as part of the health system embarking on exciting, fantastic careers that old people like me can't even imagine, here's a call to action. You can't change the generations of structural inequities, but by understanding that the people in front of you are shaped by these histories, you can work to ensure that the people you're in contact with are best prepared to cope with this system. Keep learning about the world around you and what shapes it. Keep thinking about how you can make a difference. Listen with humility to the worlds and experiences of the people that you see. Challenge where things don't make sense and where life is made more difficult for people with the least resources. That's the role you can play, is to advocate and work for health for all. To have your eyes open to the ways in which the system is not serving the needs of people it's supposed to help, and to be alive and be hungry to be part of bringing about fairer, more equitable and more effective healthcare. Congratulations, one and all. I so remember what it's like to sit there and have your family and friends there to celebrate. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your time here. Thank you.
Thank you indeed, Professor Treloar, for a very thoughtful speech, and one that I'm sure, as you know, impacts directly on this university's values and the need for more equitable solutions. And you look at it from an expert point of view, so it's very helpful to have your perception and really for today's graduates, this evening's graduates, to think a little bit about the need for greater equity in the health system. So a very timely, important and well-structured talk. Thank you very much indeed. Now we come to a very important aspect of this ceremony, a formal part, and for this I'd like to ask all of the graduates to please stand, including our doctoral graduates. Thank you. As Chancellor of this university, I now officially confer awards to all those candidates who fulfilled the conditions for admission of that award. So congratulations to all of you, and I wonder if our guests in the audience would join with me and my colleagues up here in applauding the wonderful achievement of these graduates. Well done. Thank you. Please be seated. I now call on Professor Elizabeth Sullivan, Pro-Vice-Chancellor for the College of Health, Medicine and Wellbeing, to present this evening's graduates.
Chancellor, I present to you the candidates who have fulfilled the conditions for admission to the awards of this university. Doctor of Philosophy graduates have undertaken a program of independent, supervised study for the equivalent of up to 4 years of full-time study. These graduates have produced significant and original research outcomes, culminating in a thesis which has been independently examined by external experts of international standing. Today, the university is proud to honour graduates who've satisfied the rigorous criteria for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Chancellor, I present to you Robin Barnes. Dr. Barnes' thesis is entitled Current Clinical Management and Research on Medical Nutrition Therapy for Gestational Diabetes Mellitus in Australia. Is it too glucocentric? Dr. Barnes. and Tony Fellis. Dr. Fellis's thesis is entitled Podiatric Intervention in Juvenile Idiopathic Arthritis. Dr. Fellis. Bharat Furlong. Dr. Furlong's thesis is entitled Nutrition Across the Primary School Curriculum, Development and Evaluation of an Integrative Nutrition and Portion-Sized Education Program. Dr. Furlong. Laura Graham. Dr. Graham's thesis is entitled Barriers and Facilitators to Optimising Health Promotion and Prevention for Children's Speech, Language and Communication Needs in Australia. Dr. Graham. Amanda Jayakody. Dr. Jayakodi's thesis is entitled Reducing High Rates of Unplanned Hospital Readmissions Among Aboriginal and Torres Strait Island People with Chronic Disease. Dr. Jayakody. Xiaoming Lui. Dr. Louis' thesis is entitled Understanding the Pathogenesis of Common Respiratory Virus and Infection-Induced Exacerbation of Asthma. Dr. Louis. Benjamin Peterson. Dr. Peterson's thesis is entitled Intrinsic and Extrinsic Factors Influencing the Risk of Running-Related Injuries in Recreational Runners. Dr. Peterson. Karen Ray. Dr. Ray's thesis is entitled Learning to Read and Write, the Role of Handwriting Fluency. Dr. Ray. Shiho Rose. Dr. Rose's thesis is entitled Understanding the Impact of Stigma in Lung Cancer, an Exploration of Patient Experiences. Dr. Rose. Maria Samet. Dr. Samet's thesis is entitled From Business as Usual to Making Changes, Perceptions of Physical Activity and Secondary Stroke Prevention After Transient Ischemic Attack or Mild Stroke. Dr. Samet. Naomi Saronga. Dr. Saronga's thesis is entitled Provision of Nutrition Care Services to Pregnant Women in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and Opportunities for Incorporating Digital Health. Dr. Saronga. Angelique Verdenshaw. Dr. Verdenshaw's thesis is entitled A Healthy Start is Half the Battle Towards Effective Nutrition Education Programs for Primary School Children. Dr. Verdenshaw. Cameron Younger. Dr. Younger's thesis is entitled Informed Consent for Clinical Examinations Involving Ionising Radiation. Dr. Younger. A Master by Research is a degree awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of supervised research for the equivalent for up to 2 years of full-time study. Through the examination of a thesis conducted by external examiners of international standing, These graduates have demonstrated expert specialised cognitive and technical skills and an integrated understanding of a complex body of knowledge that includes the understanding of recent developments in their fields. They are able to apply an advanced body of knowledge research principles and methods in a range of contexts to demonstrate a high level of autonomy, expert judgment and accountability. The university is proud to honour graduates who have satisfied the rigorous criteria for the award of Master of Philosophy. Chancellor, I present Emma Kemmis. Ms Kemmis' thesis is entitled Powered Mobility Devices and Occupational Participation for People with a Body Mass Index over 30. Ms Kemmis. Congratulations to these higher degree by research graduates. Chancellor, university medals may be awarded to candidates who've displayed exceptional academic ability. To be considered for this award, a graduate must have a consistent record of exceptional academic achievement at all levels of their degree program and qualify with the highest level of that degree. Today I'm proud to be recognising such outstanding scholars from the College of Health, Medicine and Wellbeing. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I present to you, graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Diagnostic Radiography with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal, Zach Schofield. Chancellor, I present to you, graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Radiation Therapy with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal, Sophie Duncan. Chancellor, I present to you, graduating with the Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics with... Apologies. Chancellor, I present to you, graduating with the Bachelor of Physiotherapy with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal, Stuart Blackwell. Chancellor, I now present graduates who have satisfied the requirements of postgraduate award. Graduating with the Master of Health Science, Nabiga Alderi. Graduating with the Master of Mental Health, Nursing with Distinction, Jingyuan Wang. Graduating with the Master of Mental Health Nursing, Pravala Basnet. Swapahan Priyat Hundal. Catherine Jenkins. Nisha Joseph. Huashi Liui. Gillian Lowry. Tandei Madade. Gif Mutambi. Memory Enlovu. Rena Sebastian. Leo Waterhouse. Graduating with a Master of Nurse Practitioner with Distinction, Gillian Massey. Shubhashri Mokhtam.
Susan Susan. Betty's holding Susan. Okay, thank you.
Graduating with a Master of Public Health with Distinction, Susan Emwity. Graduating with a Master of Public Health, Ruth Tinotenda Manzindi. Graduating with a Master of Workplace Health and Safety with Distinction, Janine van der Westhuizen. Graduating with a Master of Workplace Health and Safety, Jahanzam Bhatti.
There's no Jason, we're going to Logan.
Logan Drury. Nixon Wayo. Graduating with a graduate certificate in workplace health and safety, Rebecca O'Malley. Sarah Page. Nathan Ross. Simon Trable. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of postgraduate awards. I now invite Professor Charlotte Rees, Head of School of Health Sciences, to present graduates of the undergraduate degrees.
Chancellor, I present graduates who have satisfied the requirements for an undergraduate award. Graduating with a Bachelor of Biomedical Science with Honours Class 1, India Brooker. Graduating with a Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Macy Collins. Charlie Lawler O'Neill. Peiwayan Carissa Kiwa. Graduating with a Master of Workplace Health and Safety, Jason Collins. Graduating with a Bachelor of Health, Yugandhara Kishore Garaj. Thank you. Chancellor, one of our students, Emily Steen, sadly passed away at the time of undertaking her Bachelor of Occupational Therapy Honours Award. The award of Bachelor of Health has been awarded to her posthumously. Emily's award will be accepted today by her father, Mr. Wes Steen. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science, Diagnostic Radiography with Honours Class 1, Chloe Ether. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Honours, Diagnostic Radiography, Samira Akhtar. Whitney Akehurst. Lauren Allen. Kelly Alterator. Georgia Beckers. Cosette Basirio. Renee Callender. Monique Cornish. Rachel De Lissandro. Emily Davis. Georgia Dibben. Erin Ferry. Emily Flatley. Joel Flick. Madeline Forster. Brendan Frost. Shivanjini Gooden. Oscar Griffith. Flynn Haggerty. Courtney Haynes. Amber Hennessy. Laura Hooper. Lewis Hotchkiss. Amber Hudson. Jane Humphreys. Larissa Jameson. Phoebe Jessup. Samuel Johnston. Chelsea Colacolo. C. Kwok. Tiana Langbridge. Judith Leslie. Simon Lynn. Julianne Lindop. Shuling Liu. Sashini Mabotuana. Great. Lachlan McCloskey. Evan Mears. Matthew Mensford. Lauren Mitchell. Rebecca Mitchell. Catherine Moten. Nkosi Pila Nianti. Rachel Oosters Sen. Maharshi Patak. Miles Peterson. Sanjana Rajambabu. Olivia Rowan. Anita Sainer. Ben Sales. Isabel Sanchez Kirby. Naomi Saywell. Megan Sharkey. Chloe Siddons. Ava Soleimani Dihaj. Arsen Soleimani Dihaj. Catherine Stellmaker. Emily Stewart. Carolyn Simansky. Stacey Thrift. Karisha Nanthini Tina Karajaran. Luke Town. Alex Vaughan. O'Shea Wang. Diane Uyghur. Alana White. Elizabeth Wise. Helena Wong. Angelina Young. Reagan Young. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science, Nuclear Medicine with Honours Class 1, Mitchell Burton. Stephen Kentish. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Honours, Nuclear Medicine, Georgia Archibald. Ishmael Hadi A. Digriri. Samantha Fleming. Ewan Jeffries. Isabella Michael. Benjamin Pears. John Plater. Holly Spooner. Molly Toshak. Brenna Willis. Raymond Shang. Graduating with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science Honours Radiation Therapy, Faisal Musa Al-Shamrani. Alexandra Amos. Monica Andren. Abby Bayliss. Cassandra Budgeon. Kashish Christian. Braden Colley. Andrew Dwyer. Tony Eberhard. Oh, Joseph Hostler. Jasmine Hooverman. Daniel Lowe. Emily Mackey. Amy Morrill. Giles Redding. Ellen Sithole. Jessica Skelly. Connor Townsend. Hoi Lam Sam. Jake Wills. Chloe Winner. Graduating with a Master of Mental Health Nursing, Catherine Murigi. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates at this time.
Thank you, Professor Rees. The University of Newcastle are proud supporters of the Newcastle Youth Orchestra, and today we'll now enjoy a musical interlude by the Newcastle Youth Orchestra's Clarinet Quartet, Quartz 2. They'll perform George Gershwin's Preludes 1 and 3. The quartet includes University of Newcastle graduates and students. Thank you. Thank you to the quartet for that wonderful performance. I now invite Professor Charlotte Rees, Head of School of Health Sciences, to continue presenting graduates of undergraduate degrees.
Chancellor, I will now continue presenting graduates who have satisfied the requirements for an undergraduate award. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nursing with distinction, Monica Chelska. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nursing, Abdul Rahman Marja Zed Al Jahani. Candice Dirksen. Lauren Donoghue. Shayna Flint. Kirsty Martins. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics with Honours Class 1, Jae-Se Tang. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics Honours, Wing Choi. Graduating with a Bachelor of Occupational Therapy with Honours Class 1, Jaria Lawson. Phoebe Maguire. Emily Matthews. Darcy Nixon. Tara Simpson. Callum Sinclair. Kira Lee Thomas. Graduating with a Bachelor of Occupational Therapy Honours, Mariam Ahmad. Jackson Andrews. Charlie Bowes. Kiralee Bootle. Dante Breakwell. Dana Brettenbach. Hannah Brooker. Rhiannon Buck. Molly Burden. Madeline Butler. Chloe Capon. Alexander Capellano. Hoi Yan Rafaela Chan. Zi Heng Chang. Kai Chung Ching. Zika Ching. YZ Tracy Chu. Jenna Considine. Emma Crow. Amy Fraser. Megan Dickinson, sorry. Paris Gemmell. Georgia Goldsmith. Shaolin Gribble. Lee Hammond. Aidan Hampton. Lucy Hayes. Caitlin Henderson. Tala John. Sarah Keane. Tiana Knight Sylvester. Renee Koenig. Wei Nam Lai. Yi Yan Lai. Stephanie Lawton. Joe Lochner, Nower. Pia Logan. Brittany Lucas. Nikki McNamara. Melanie Madden. Zoe Manning. Ella Martin. Cassidy Mattison. Brooke Meany. Emily Mulcahy. Cindy Nainggolan. Courtney Newell. Taylor Nussdorfer. Samuel O'Brien. Yat Pang. Chiara Patalano. Kate Percy. Nathan Perry. Ethan Ptolemy. Lachlan Reid. Jane Resnick. Carly Ritchie. Hannah Ritchie. Jasmine Rodwell. Benjamin Ryan. Grace Saxton. Darcy Schumacher. Sarah Sheath. April Sheether. Lilibet Skerritt. Olivia Slack-Smith. Jessica Smithers Dunn. Ashley Sorensen. Holly Thorburn. Grace Todd. Grace Valance. Amy Waller. Oh, sorry. Sophie White. Si Huen Yul. Emily Yeo. Graduating with a Bachelor of Pharmacy with Honours Class 1, Madeline Hickey. Graduating with a Bachelor of Pharmacy with Honours Class 2, Division 2, Amira Al-Kadhimi. Graduating with a Bachelor of Pharmacy Honours, Natalie Alessi. Lauren Andrews. Bianca Fakuri. Zachary Kowalski. Laith Oda. Amanda Ritzow. Natasha Robinson. Betsy Shaw. Casey Taylor. Kiara Wolfgang. Graduating with a Bachelor of Physiotherapy with Honours Class 1, Olivia Brazier. And then Megan. Michelle Yu. Megan Purkis. Graduating with a Bachelor of Physiotherapy with Honours Class 2, Division 1, Zachary Manning. Graduating with a Bachelor of Physiotherapy Honours, Amber Abra. Blake Appleby. Chuk Nam Ao. Tristan Brazuliitis. Jason Calvert. Taylor Cannon. Bronte Carroll. Ka Yuet Chung. Su Yeon Choi. Wai Ting Chung. Benjamin Sicurel. Macy Collett. Patrick Cooper. Ben Crowther. Sophie Dever. Olivia Fanning. James Farley. Christopher Fayers. Sarah Gainsford. Paris Girton Edkins. Eliza Hand. Angela Harvey. Lyndall Hayes. Aditya Jaswal. Holly Jameson. Amelia Johns. Alexander Kelleher. Alison King. Hui Ching Lam. Rose Lancaster. Madeline Levy. Shin Jai Ling. Po Chun Lin Liu. Megan Lowry. Benjamin McLeod. James Meadows. Nope. Lauren Miles. Jenna Mons. Alicia Newbound. Jessica Noble. Nicole Ogle. Miang Huang Park. Emily Parks. Natasha Perrottet. Ryan Peters. Abigail Pritchard. Simone Quinn. Nadia Squires. Amber Stokes. Anna Thrift. Kimberly Weller. Shirley Hui Ning Liao. Graduating with a Bachelor of Podiatry and an undergraduate certificate in Health and Welfare, Hayley Johns. Graduating with a Bachelor of Speech Pathology with Honours Class 1, Wei Ling Chu. Maggie Forward. Cassandra Healy. Wei Lim. Yu Fan Tan. Fatima Altwil. Isabel Bakey. Sharon Bird. Emily Carswell. Naomi Fanning. Sally Ann Farley. Hui Annabelle Go. Celia Hannam. Hannah Haseman. Miranda Jackson. Layla Johnston. Amanda Kumar. Hoiching Brenda Leong. Sarah Lindsay. Pui Ka Mak. Macy Martin. Misa Marzuki. Audrey Mary. Oceane Maloney. Ashley Monroe. Courtney Spratt. Grace Still. Seelam Tiana Tang. Shine Yin Teo. Ailey White. Yi Sum Young. Huey Wu. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor Rees. I'd now like to invite Sophie Duncan, who is graduating today with a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science, Radiation Therapy, with Honours Class 1 and the University Medal, to speak on behalf of the graduates. Thank you, Sophie.
Thank you. Good evening, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, staff of the University, members of and family of the graduates, and most importantly, today's graduates. I would firstly like to acknowledge and respect the Pambalong clan of the Awabakal people, traditional custodians of the land on which the campus of the University of Newcastle is situated. I would like to congratulate all of today's graduates on such an outstanding achievement and from one of the most prestigious universities in the world. When reflecting on my 4 years at UON, I can certainly say that my experience was much more than I ever could have hoped or imagined. Whilst being thrown curveballs most of us never would have expected, including a worldwide pandemic, I'm sure we can all confidently say we have developed skills to allow us to grow into our full potential. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in radiation therapy in 2021 has allowed me to work in a field that I love for the past year. And being invited here today to receive a university medal and speak in front of all of you is a privilege. Graduating from a health science degree, I am sure that we all have a world of crazy, unheard of stories to tell from our clinical placements alone, and many, many more to come. And whilst our future careers may be an emotional rollercoaster, I believe as graduates of the University of Newcastle, we have not only exceptional understandings in our field of expertise, but are also equipped to thrive in whatever situation comes our way. Throughout my time at university, I had the opportunity to travel to multiple departments in the state for clinical placements. Whilst these were challenging, having to pick up from my family and move for a few months at a time, I learnt so much and met so many amazing people along the way, especially all of my inspiring patients. I also felt extremely supported throughout by my lecturers and mentors at the University of Newcastle, including Deborah Lee, Leah Camp, Christine Hudson, and Yolanda Sajan. In my final year at UON, I was given the opportunity to complete a graded honours research project in conjunction with Liverpool Hospital and Ingham Institution. This year was particularly hard due to the heavy influence of COVID-19 on my study. Working in healthcare alone throughout a peak of COVID-19 is extremely mentally and emotionally challenging, adding on top of that a whole lot of study. However, overcoming these hurdles and difficulties thrown my way has allowed me to grow into a more resilient person. And also, as a result of this project, I am now a published author in the Journal of Medical Radiation Science. Further to this, I am now working at Liverpool Hospital and expanding my role of research within the department. And I truly wish to make an impact on the field of radiation therapy, improving patient outcomes and quality of life as a result, all of which I wouldn't have been able to do without starting out at this amazing university. Finally, I would like to say thank you to my parents for supporting me and loving me throughout my time at university, and further extend that gratitude to all family and friends of tonight's graduates, who are here physically or in our hearts. We hope to make you proud. I would also like to remind everyone here today that we are the symbol of hope and inspiration for our future generations. What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. I have hope and confidence in the future of health sciences based on our graduates here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sophie. That was a very eloquent speech and one fitting your cohort of graduates tonight. I think we're all very conscious of the difficult times that you've endured as a group with COVID and a lot of other external issues that have come up, and you're going into a sector that's badly in need of more and very talented professionals, which you'll undoubtedly be. So, Sophie, appreciate very much the compliments you've passed, and on behalf of the university, wish you and all of your colleagues here the very, very best in the important work that you're going to do following your time here with us. So thank you indeed. It was a wonderful speech. I do hope that everyone's enjoyed this evening's ceremony, and I thank you for joining the university community in the celebration of the awarding of degrees. I'd also like to thank the audience. Your participation was great. It really does bring it alive. It's a pretty dull old night if there isn't any participation from the audience, and yours yours was far from dull. So that was good. Before I declare the ceremony concluded, I'd like this time to ask that all the graduates remain seated and invite everyone else in the audience and my colleagues up here to join me once again in applauding their wonderful achievements. Thank you very much. I now declare the ceremony concluded and invite you to join graduates for a graduate reception in the Brennan Room to continue celebrating this very special event together. Graduates, one last word, congratulations. You've all done wonderfully well. All of us have been impressed with the way you've conducted yourselves and the way you've graduated. You're leaving here with a great deal of knowledge and we believe also a bulletproof set of values that are part and parcel of this university, and the combination of those two things will equip you to do wonderful things. So go on out there and make a difference. Thank you very much.